Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Full face of Drugstore Dupes. So all of the stuff here are dupes of high-end makeup, and I will tell you every single one. I don't have all the prices, but I do have all the dupes. So I've already done my brows, as I always do, with the NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen, and then the Beauty Base Eye Base in base 3. So let's get into it. Go! So the first product that I'm going to go in with is the PS Prep and Perfect Vitamin Enriched Moisturising Primer from Primark. This is the dupe of the Bobbi Brown. So yeah, and this is also bigger than the Bobbi Brown for like a massive fraction of the price. It even looks like the Bobbi Brown. Look at that. So yeah, we're gonna rub this all in. This is such a nice moisturiser because it's so hydrating on the skin. It's quite, I wouldn't say it's like majorly thick, but you don't need a lot of it because it is quite a thick sort of cream. If you want to, yeah, I'd say it's quite a thick cream, but it's super nice on the skin, but it doesn't feel thick on the skin, if you know what I mean. It doesn't have that really thick sort of feeling. So the next product that I'm going to go in with is an eyeshadow. So this is from Aldi, and this is the Lucura Quad Eyeshadow Palette, and this is the dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, as you can see. So this one is in the shade Radiant Rust, and look how stunning that is. And that is the dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury. Let me just swatch these shimmers for you because they are absolutely gorgeous. Look at them. How stunning are they? How stunning are they? Really nice neutral colours. So yeah, let's get into this. So I'm thinking of doing like maybe like a brown, sort of a fluffy brush. And I'm going to go in with this shade here. And I'm just going to pop that through the crease. And then blend that upwards through that crease area. And just blend that upwards. Can you see? That's a really nice colour, and I've literally just dipped in once, and look how strong that pigment is. And how nicely that's blending out. Like, that's blending so nicely. There you go. I might just put a bit more on this eye, just to eat. How stunning is that? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the gold. I'm going to take it on my finger, and then I'm just going to pop that on the lid. Like so. How pigmented is that? And then the other eye. What I might do is go in with that darker and pop that on the outer. Just so then you get that sort of gradient. Yeah, that's better. And then pop the gold on the inner, and then just blend them two together like that. How stunning is that? Them two colours, mwah, so nice. That is a really, really nice and good dupe. So we did get a little bit of fallout, which isn't, you know, it's nothing to worry about. So the next thing is the PS Flawless Glow Radiant Glow Primer Foundation. And this one's in the shade Buttermilk, and this is the dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. So this is just something that you put on all over your face, and it really gives you that really nice sort of glowy under makeup look, and it will really, really help your makeup really glow. And it's super, super nice, and it's super, super lightweight. So what I do is I just go in with like a really fluffy spiky brush, and I'm just going to blend that out, just like so. Can you see how glowy that is? Look how glowy my skin is. Look at that. How glowy is that? And this is £5 from Primark. Super, super affordable. And it is stunning on the skin. And it's so lightweight that I just feel like I don't have anything on my skin. I feel like I've not even put anything on my skin, if you know what I mean. So, the next product is the PS My Perfect Colour Double Coverage Matte Foundation. This is with SPF 15. Mine's in the shade Cashew, and this is the dupe of the Estee Lauder foundation. So I'm going to pop some of this on. This has been on my channel before, but I just never realised that it was the dupe of the Estee Lauder until like recently, and I was like, oh, hello, that was cheeky of you. I did not know you were a dupe. I just really liked it, and it was super affordable, but I'd never realised it was a dupe. But I guess I'd never really tried the Estee Lauder's foundation, so I would never have guessed that it was a dupe, if you know what I mean. But look at that coverage compared to my forehead. Oh, it is absolutely stunning. You should all know me by now that the reason why my under eyes are not covered is because we go in with concealer. I don't like to pack the products on too much underneath the under eye, because that will cause creasing. If you put in way too much product on the under eye, you will find that you will crease massively because of the thickness. So I just find that I'll just leave my concealer to do its thing on its own. I don't need to pile the products on. Concealer has enough coverage to work on its own. You don't need to put foundation on, but it's up to you. You know, there's no rules in makeup. You do what you want to do. You do you. I'm just going to take my beauty blender quickly and just blend out any of the brush lines. Excuse my beauty blender, it needs a clean. There we go. See how stunning is that foundation? And you can still see that glow underneath the skin from the previous product, even though it was full coverage. You can still see there's a glow. So that is another 10/10 product, and it's a dupe, so you're saving an absolute fortune. The next product is this, and I spoke about this the other day, and I did mention that this was a dupe, and this is the collection Cream to Powder Bronze in the shade 1 Bronze, but I've only seen this shade, so this may be the only one. But this is the dupe of the Chanel. Now tell me this is not the dupe of the Chanel. Sorry, that is the dupe of the Chanel. it has to be. If it isn't, then there's something wrong. So I just love this. This is so nice on the skin, and it just is super nice and bronzy and really light, easy to blend. And the fact that it's in a pot like this, it just means that you can really like work in the product on the brush and work it into the bristles. Unlike like the stamp ones, you have to obviously stamp it in, then work it in with the brush or stamp it on your hand, whereas this is big enough for you to swell your brush in there and let the brush do the magic. But this is absolutely stunning. I love this. Look at that. Obviously I will do what I normally do and blend it out, so just you'll have to just bear with the harsh lines at the moment. You should know me by now, guys, that's what I do. The next product is the dupe of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour More Than Concealer. Mine is in the shade, yeah, I think the shade of, oh no, it's Ivory 322. So this is the dupe of the Tarte Shape Tape. And this is a really nice concealer. I really like this concealer. But yeah, this concealer is so nice, and it is really nice, and it blends so nicely. Look at that. It's honestly stunning. And it's so brightening, the coverage is there. It is honestly a really nice concealer. Two seconds, I just need to change my battery. Okay, battery has changed. Right, the next product is the Primark's Prep and Perfect Refreshing Setting Spray, and this is the dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. So this is a dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm going to do what I normally do, spray my face. What I will say is the mister isn't as fine as the Charlotte Tilbury, that is what I will say, but other than that, we're just going to blend this all in so our makeup is lovely blended together. As we do. And look at that. How stunning is that looking? Right, so the next product is the MUA Blusher Liquid Cream Blush in Dusty Rose. Well, my shade is in Dusty Rose. Is the dupe of the Glossier's Cloud Paint. So we're going to pop this on. This is such a nice shade. But what I will say is, you don't need a lot. That is enough. Look how nice that shade is. And as I usually do, I take my brush. I'm just using the Made by Mitchell MF4 brush. And I'm just going to stamp that into my back of my hand. See, look how nice that colour comes out. It looks really scary in the tube, but once you stamp it out and blend it, it is just this really nice rosy, purpley pinky sort of cool toned blush. It is super nice. But yeah, but it is also very subtle. I mean, you could build it up, but we're going to be putting more blush on anyway, so it's fine. Powder. So powder. The powder. This powder is the Beauty Crops Vitamin Babe Setting Powder, and this is the dupe. So I got the shade Pink. This is the dupe of the Huda Beauty, and if you all know how much the Huda Beauty powder is, you will know that that is one expensive powder. It's, you know, you're looking at like 50 odd quid for a powder. It's ridiculous. And this is the dupe of it. So as you can see, it is pink. It is pink, but it doesn't, I wouldn't say it comes out pink. It has like a pink undertone, but it's not like drastically pink, if you know what I mean. But oh my god, let me show you what this powder does. I'm sorry, look at that, how blurred and how stunning that looks compared to that. It is unreal, absolutely unreal. Look at that. Oh, it's honestly amazing. Because I don't actually have another powder dupe, I'm just gonna pop this all over my face. As you know, I set my whole face. You should all know this by now. I do like to set my whole face. There is powder flying around everywhere. There we go. And look at that. Absolutely stunning. So, bronzer. Bronzer, bronzer, bronzer. This bronzer is the PS Sculpt and Bronze Contour and Bronze Duo. Because we already had a contour dupe, I thought I would do two different ones rather than have the same product. So this is the dupe of the Patrick Tar. As you can see, you've got your contour and then your bronzer there. And this bronzer is really, really nice. I have shown it on my channel before when I did a full face of Primark makeup. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out, because a lot of Primark's makeup, as you can probably tell in this video, are dupes. Primark is very, very clever to make a dupe of something and draw people in that way. It's good marketing at the end of the day, because you can bring out the cheap products that people will go for, especially if they are dupes of other products, you know. But there you go, look at that. It's got a little bit of a glow to it as well. In the pan there's a little bit of a golden sort of glow to it. But as you can see, it's just absolutely stunning. So I'm going to use this to contour my nose as well, because whatever I use on my face, I do my nose too. So, you know, that way we don't look weird, you know. There we go. There's our little snatched contour nose. Oh. The next product is a blush. Where is she? There she is. And this is the Collection Blush High Pigmented Shimmer Blusher in the shade Pleasure 1, and this is a dupe of the NARS. Now if you think this is not the dupe of the NARS, then I think you bland. I'm sorry. That definitely had NARS written there. I'm not lying. And this is the dupe of the Orgasm edition. Look at that. That's a dupe. That's the closest dupe yet. I wish I had a NARS one to like have them side by side, because they are literally identical. But you know, we're here for it. We're here for the dupes. So yeah, and also this has shimmering too, so this is going to make us really glowy, but it's got like a, again, like a goldy sort of undertoned shimmer, but honestly it's stunning. This blush is honestly stunning. I love this blush, and I only got this the other day and I didn't realise it was a dupe. I just, well, I say I didn't realise, I looked at it and I was like, that looks like the NARS. Like I picked it up straight away and I was like, that looks like the NARS. And I was like, this has to be the dupe of the NARS. And then when I looked it up, it was. I was thinking though, like, how couldn't this not be the dupe of the NARS, you know? This had to be the dupe of the NARS. There was, you ain't saying that that is not a dupe of NARS. And collection, you can't tell me, oh no, we didn't make it the dupe of NARS. You did. You even had the packet. Oh. It's the dupe, end of. Okay, so highlighter. So this highlighter is one that I actually used the other day, and this is the Collection Diamond Shine highlighter in Shine Bright 1, and this is the dupe of the Fenty Diamond Bomb highlighter. I'm sorry, this makes your skin wet, like wet. It's amazing. I have no other words. Basically, watch this. What I will say is there is some kickback, but watch this. Let's do this again. I'm sorry, does my skin not look wet? My skin looks wet. This is stunning. The only downside to this product is obviously it is clear, so there is no mirror. But oh my god, it is stunning. And this is the type of highlighter that you can put up here to just emphasize and highlight them areas up there. Like, sold. Again, massive fraction of the price, like mind blown. Absolutely mind blown. Okay, before we go on to mascara, I'm just going to give my face a little bit more of a spritz of the setting spray. And then flap around for a little bit. So the final product is the PS Wonderlash, and this is the dupe of the Benefit They're Real mascara. So you need to see what this does to my lashes. Like, I'm not even joking. You need to see this, because this is crazy. Look at the brush. The brush is really good. The only thing about the brushes is that it is quite spiky, so just be careful when you're really getting it in there, because it can hurt. That is what I will say. But that's one coat. It's amazing. This mascara is absolutely amazing. And I think it was like £2.50, which is insane. Look at that, honestly. Unreal. It's definitely very much like the Maybelline as well. The wand reminds me of the Maybelline, that's for sure. But look at that. It's insane. Look at that. Insane. If you're telling me that mascara is not good, then you're lying. That's all I'm saying. You're lying. So that my beauty. I just hit myself in the eye. Oh, and I just ruined the bloody mascara. I just clumped up all my lashes. Oh my god. Okay. Perfect. So that is a full face of makeup tubes. How stunning is that? And you would think, like, these ain't dupes. You'd be like, whoa girl, what makeup are you wearing? Like, drugstore. But yeah, honestly amazing. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribing and turn on notifications, and I will see you in the next one. Love ya, bye.